Okay. Hey, gay wads. This is my stepsister, Anne-Marie. Happy Tuesday. We're going to kidnap Brianna, and we're gonna go around and do random shit.
I've been kidnapped. How's it going? They stole me.
Okay, so our topic for this week is LGBT TV shows and movies.
Yeah. And I have a list that I made coincidentally while watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Is it snowing?
Yeah, it's actually snowing.
Okay, so the L Word.
Of course, the L Word.
I've only watched the 2.5 episodes that this one showed me, but that was about it. Both of RuPaul's TV shows on Logo, the Drag Race and Drag U, are fantastic. Will and Grace. I totally forgot about Will and Grace.
We are now at the grocery store.
So there's also, oh my god, the Robert Verity show, starring Robert Verity. He's like this super badass dude, and I don't even know. Again, a show on Logo. And then there was Ellen, because you have to put Ellen DeGeneres in that list somewhere.
Of course you do. Okay, so the only queer TV show I really watched is L Word, but I watch it rather obsessively.
Anybody got a can? One more and I'll
No, I don't have a random can on me, sorry.
Wait, I might have to check my shoe.
I've seen every episode ever of the L Word. Other than that, I just watch a lot of like indie Canadian films. I don't know why, but that's...
Did you say Canadian?
Yes, Canadian.
I love you.
There was Lost and Delirious, which, like, it's such a good movie. Have you seen it? Okay, well, like, it is such a sad movie. Yeah, it's snowing. It's like, legitimately snowing now.
It just got worse within the past 2 seconds.
And so, Lost and Delirious is, like, such a good movie, but it's so powerful. Don't watch it if you're, like, in a bad mood. Like, it may have been, I might have been, you know, at a certain time of month. It might have been, you know, stress from exams or something. It might have been that the girl I like didn't like me back and got together with her ex-boyfriend, but I cried for like 20 minutes at the ending of that movie. Like, not even kidding. I flat out bawled. It was bad. So keep tissues handy if you watch that movie.
How do you do it? Oh, now you are. Okay. I got it.
You don't put your finger?
Another one of my favorite LGBT movies is Better Than Chocolate, just because it's so hilarious. Like, it's the opposite of Lost and Delirious. And, okay, just the cast of characters and the entire storyline, it's so funny. I made Sam watch it, actually, and she was like, she wouldn't stop talking about one of the characters, Judy, just like, if you need a laugh, Better Than Chocolate, faux show.
Why flowers?
Okay, we're now in the dollar store, and I'm filming Brianna in front of the fake flowers because they are as beautiful as she is. By which I mean ugly.
Oh.
Joking. I love you.
I wanted to mention a couple other movies real quick. Party Monster is like the gayest thing I've ever seen, and it's awesome. Watch it. Okay.
Yeah, we literally meant that we're kidnapping Brianna. Just to let you know.
You're gonna tie me up in the back of the car. This is the ransom video.
We might need more duct tape than that.
$1,000 million.
$1,000
of $1
million.
billion.
Brianna, we were just gonna ask for a 20.
Okay.
I was just gonna mention Party Monster and oh my god, what was the other one? Tu Wong Fu. That's a really great one. They're both kind of drag queeny movies, but Party Monster is about Michael Alec and the murderer. Party Monster is about Michael Alec and when he murdered his drug dealer and how it's James St. James's book. I mentioned Disco Bloodbath. And Tu Wong Fu is about these drag queens who are trying to get to a finalist competition, and it's just their journey through hick country, and it's really great. And Patrick Swayze was a drag queen, so you kind of have to watch it now. And that was all I had. Why are you still taping? Get away!
And now, it is time to answer the form screen question. Okay.
Alright, the first form spring question was basically how to ask a girl out. And I think Kailey has the perfect answer for this question.
You ask her out. No, really. Like, just don't make it awkward. Don't make it weird or out of the ordinary in any way. Just like when you're talking to her, just be like, hey, we should chill sometime. Or like, just be like, hey, would you like to go out and get coffee with me sometime? Or, but not in that voice. Don't say it in that voice because that's weird. Don't like creep up behind her and be like, would you get coffee with me? Just be like, hey, I was gonna go see such and such movie this weekend. Do you want to go with me? Just, cause that, even if you're not being like, would you go on a date with me and marry me and have babies with me and buy a white house with me with a white picket fence and buy a dog with me?
Because
like,
we all know that the lesbian second date really is moving in together.
So just, you don't have to say like anything to make it blatantly obvious that you're asking them out. Just be like, hey, do you want to go get coffee sometime? Like that, they'll know that you're asking them out.
Oh God.
It's the police, they're coming for us.
Don't act like crazy teenagers.
We're not crazy. What are you talking about?
I never really asked a girl out. It just kind of happened. My first girlfriend, we met through a friend, and it was just kind of like, hey, I'm drunk, you're not, let's go out sometime.
Yeah, basically all of my relationships have been like that too. It's been kind of like a mutual thing. Except for once, but that was a total fail. You were there.
I was there. I was there.
Fail. Anyway.
And then the second, I was about to say Offspring. Oh my God.
You were thinking about the concert.
Yes,
still.
I was.
That was the fail date began at the Offspring concert. And
Yeah.
there was this girl and anyway.
The second form spring question, and I think it has something to do with the giant wad of gum.
Yeah, we both got giant wads of gum at the dollar store, so this isn't helping us.
The second question was, what was it like to come out to your parents? My mom was just kind of iffy for a while, and my dad, I think he just chose to forget. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, my brother was kind of like, ew, you're basically a lesbian for a while, and then that was it.
A street cat got him one morning and I had to bury pieces of his body in a building's playground. Anyway. When I came out, okay, I was actually outed to my parents. Like, somebody sent a letter to my house telling them about me and my first girlfriend. And, so I lied to my mom at first about it and told her that, like, they were, like, making shit up or whatever. And she was perfectly fine to believe that. But then my dad ended up getting the same letter at his house, so he forced me to tell my mom the truth, and so that didn't really go over so well because she was really mad at me for a long time for lying to her. Not so much about being gay. My dad is like a super Christian Jesus freak, so like Brianna's dad, he kind of just chooses to forget it most of the time. Like, he can't deal with the fact or something. Like, it's basically irrelevant. Just never mind about my dad. But my mom's what's important because she, over the past 3 years, she's become, like, gone from being uncomfortable with it and being weary of it and thinking that I'm too young to know what I want, whatever. She's gone from that to being totally supportive and like,
going to Pride with
she
us
went to
last
Pride
year.
with us last year, and she, like, remember when we had Rachel and her girlfriend over? Like, my friend
Yeah.
came back, she graduated last year, and she came back into town with her girlfriend, and they totally just chilled in our living room. And like 3 years ago, my mom would have freaked out. She would have been like, she wouldn't have known how to handle it, but like, she was completely cool. She came in the living room, started talking to all of us, and it was chill. She's come a long way. So sometimes, like, if you're looking for advice, sometimes it just takes time. Really.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if any of you read the descriptions. I sound like I have a list.
You do.
But,
You're gay after all.
But in the description in our last video, I put a bunch of stuff about Buck Factor, and if you don't know what Buck Factor is, it's, you have to know who Michael Buckley is, what the Buck Show. I mean, come on. He has a series called Buck Factor where he advertises, it's like the station is watching you, which we should also try. He shows off these lesser known YouTubers, you know, helping them get subscribers and stuff.